See if you can guess what's going on.
You're trying to find the mouse.
Watch. Did you see it?
Yeah. Mom, why didn't you pick it up?
It was running too fast. It scared both of us. Did you see Daddy jump up on the couch?
Wait, no. I didn't see that. No. I want to see it.
Watch Daddy.
Oh my God, I saw him jump on the couch.
He jumped up over here. Oh my gosh. Yes, Buster found the mouse last night. He told us that it was under the couch. He was freaking out.
I couldn't see the mouse good because it ran so fast. But Mom
right there.
Moved.
Look.
Mom moved the
And Dom's looking straight at it.
And Mom moved the camera.
Yeah, it's right there coming out from under the couch and Dom's staring straight at it. And I jumped. Oh my gosh. So funny. Okay, go eat your cereal.
One eternity later.
So, hold on. Ooh, what? That was weird. I'm standing in the hallway because Josh is in there with one of his friends. But I was like, hey, I'm gonna go straighten my hair real fast. Will you stir the french fries? I was making french fries. I told Josh, like, just go stir them real fast, like make sure they're not sticking to the bottom or anything. I'm literally right now having to make another batch of french fries. I wasted 3 huge potatoes in my time because I don't know what he did. I'm about to show you these french fries that he stirred. He's like, what are you talking about? I didn't do anything. They're all crumpled up, like it's all broken, just smushy, like he just smashed them all. So, this is what they did look like. You know, french fries. I'm having to make more. I had to cut more, now I'm having to cook more. The rest of the food's done, and he still doesn't understand what he did to them. They're just like mushy little bits. It's not french fries anymore. Well, I almost got the french fries finished like an hour after everything else is made. Everyone already ate but me. I'm just finishing up the french fries and stuff. But Josh wants to die tonight. Literally wants me to strangle him. First it's the french fries. And then I come in here and I had been uploading my video and I still have not figured out a way to get it to take less than like an hour to upload a video, or 45 minutes on a good day. But today it told me it was an hour and 36 minutes, and so I had been uploading it for about an hour and 20 minutes. And I came in here and he had closed the freaking tab. He had closed the whole window where I'm uploading, and it stopped it. And it said it had 8 minutes left. And it won't upload at that point, like it had already canceled the upload. So I have to re-upload my video right now. And it says it's gonna take an hour and 53 minutes. It's already 8 o'clock. Oh my God. He wants me to strangle him. He really wants me to strangle him. Got a couple more fries left. Almost done. So I made my plate. I was gonna use Josh's plate that he already used, but Maddie got me this one out and said that I like Tinkerbell, so I need to use her Tinkerbell plate. Can't see it, but it's kind of small, but it's okay. Eating my dinner on a Tinkerbell plate. Oh, my lips are blue.
Why is my lip? Why is my
Maddie.
leg hurting? Wait, what? Why is my leg hurting?
I don't know, baby. Maybe you're glowing. It is officially bedtime in this house. These munchkins are off. We're off. We're off to see the bed. The most wonderful bed of all. They don't even like acknowledge my weirdness anymore. They're just like, that's mom.
Are you Sheriff?
Sheriff what?
Mom!
What?
You should move my trophy and see what the bunny's doing. I tried to put the trophy up there, but... Oh yeah. Deal with it.
It's Maddie's trophy for soccer.
Yeah, last game. If you see my soccer videos, if you want to see soccer, just see my soccer videos. And I kind of didn't like when I woke up early.
Yeah, we had to get up early on Saturdays. Maddie, did you get your 50 cents for feeding Precious?
Yep.
You did? My grandma's out of town for like 10 days.
And look.
8 days, 10 days, something like that. Hold on. And she told the kids that if they feed her cat every day, that they could get 50 cents. So she stuck a bunch of quarters on her dresser. And so every day that she's gone, one of them goes in there and feeds her kitty cat and gets 50 cents. Sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Yeah.
Pretty good deal. You could buy me a Christmas present or something.
I already made you a Christmas present.
I know. Hey, guess what?
What?
Chicken butt.
You're gonna say like, we're all making presents tomorrow, or like you're gonna make us a present, or me a present tomorrow, or something.
I could already have presents. I just haven't wrapped them yet. You don't even know.
I bet they're in the back of the truck.
Lay down.
I'm gonna see.
You're gonna go outside at 10 o'clock at night by yourself? You crazy boy.
I'll come.
No. Lay down. Good night.
Good night.
Love you.
Night. Love you.
Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams. And have a night. That means weird night.
I know this vlog's like super short, so I just wanted to talk about something that I realized yesterday, no, a couple days ago. Maddie had watched a Disney Channel show called Andi Mack, and I really liked it. I don't know why, I just really liked the show. I liked that the little girl was like, she has short hair and she loves it, and she's just like a little bit different, and it's like, it's cool, you know? It's okay to be different. And then I heard a couple weeks ago about that one of her friends on there, one of the little boys, is gay. And of course, you know, people have their opinions on that. But I really think it's a cool thing. Josh came in here ruining my vlog and stuff. But, I don't remember what I was saying. Anyways, I thought that was a really cool thing that they incorporated that into, you know, a kid's show, and a lot of people don't agree with that, but I think that if kids are exposed to it at a young age, not necessarily like what it, like, you know, all the nitty-gritty details, but like you can love whoever you want to love, like that simple. I think that's a really cool thing, and I think it will help kids grow up to not be so judgmental if they are in school with someone who's gay, or, you know, like someone in their family or whatever. I think it's a really cool thing to just kind of like throw it out there just a little bit and be like, yep, this is okay, this happens, some people do this, or you know, do things differently, and I don't know, I really think that that's a cool thing. And then, so that's my take on it. Someone has told him that, okay, I'll just tell you the whole story, because it's not gonna make sense if I don't. Josh, Dylan, me, Maddie, and Logan were all out to eat one night, and let me take these off because this glare is ridiculous. We went out to eat, and Josh and Dylan were sitting next to each other, and then I was sitting next to Josh, and then the kids, it was like a round table, so we were all sitting there, but Josh and Dylan were sitting next to each other, and they were like just talking to each other the whole time. I was like, oh my god, okay, y'all are on a date, you know, something to that extent. I don't remember exactly how I said it, but Logan was like, that's not okay. And I was like, what's not okay? And he was like, 2 boys cannot get married. And someone in my family told Logan that God does not think that that's okay for 2 men, 2 boys to be married, or 2 girls to be married, which I don't agree with at all. I did not know that conversation happened. You can believe what you want to believe, but I'm teaching my kids to love, no matter what. As long as you are nice to them, they're going to be nice to you. That sounded weird. As long as people are nice to my kids, I tell them to be nice to them. That's the bottom line. If they're mean to you, that's a different story, but that has nothing to do with someone's character, in my opinion. Who you love has nothing to do with who you are as a person. You can be gay and be mean. You can be straight and be mean. 2 things do not go together in my head. So I had to explain to him that it was okay. And I said, yes, it's okay. Like, as long as people aren't hurting anybody, they can do whatever they want. They can love whoever they want. I said, wouldn't you want to be able to love whoever you love and someone else to love whoever they love? They're just loving people, you know? That's who they love. And I tried to like explain it like super simplistic, like everyone just wants to be happy and love somebody, and that's perfectly fine. And it doesn't matter if you're a boy, girl, or purple or pink or rainbow, like, you know, it doesn't matter. And so I had to kind of break it down a little bit and explain that to him, and then he's like, okay, yeah, I want people to be able to love who they want to love and be happy. And see, that's all it is. That's all it's about. And that was kind of it. Like, that's all kids need to know. And I think that's all that they really are capable of understanding at this age. But anyways, with that being said, I then found out that Maddie was watching Andi Mack, and I heard them talking about her mom's not her mom. So I wasn't really like sure what was going on, and I just kept like hearing it. I was doing something else, but I could hear this show in the background. And then it clicked that they were saying her mom is actually her grandma. That her older sister is actually her mom and had her at a very young age, and the parents, which is her grandparents, raised her as their own. And so I was talking to Josh about it, and I was like, I think it's a cool thing that not all families are the same, you know? It's not always a mom and a dad and everyone lives happily ever after. Sometimes things happen and there's different scenarios. And he's like, I just don't really understand the point. Like, why bring it up, or why have that in a Disney show? And I'm like, the way I see it is there's kids that's their life. I actually know someone in my life who grew up thinking that her mom was her aunt. She called her aunt her whole life, and she called her grandparents her mom and dad her whole life. She didn't know until she was an adult, and then she realized that her mom was the one that she had called her aunt her whole life. So, I mean, it happens. It's something that happens in life, and I think it's really cool that if a kid is in that situation, a teen pregnancy, realizing that you were adopted, or your grandparents raised you, or you're gay, or you know, anything that's different. I think it's cool that they have someone on a show, especially a Disney Channel show, that they can like relate to. I think it's really cool. And he's like, okay, yeah, I get it from that standpoint. Like, my kids, like, I asked Maddie, like, so her older sister is actually her mom? And Maddie goes, yeah. And that's it. I feel like people think that kids are just gonna think all these crazy things if they hear something like that, but in reality they don't. Kids don't care, you know? But now that they've seen it, I feel like it's something that they're like, oh yeah, 2 boys like each other. Yeah, 2 girls like each other. Oh, you lived with the grandparents growing up or something, you know? Like, and it'll be something that's not so like, oh my god, I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is. Like, is it bad? Is it good? Is it whatever? So, I just wanted to go on this little rant really fast and say that I think it's really cool that Disney Channel has a show like that, that they are showcasing like kind of a different lifestyle, and a couple different lifestyles and like a couple different scenarios of what people's life can be. I think it's really, really cool. I really do. I applaud Disney. I know that they've had like, is Loud House on? Loud House might be Nickelodeon, but I know that one of the little boys on Loud House has 2 dads. And my kids didn't even like say anything. They didn't even care. Like, I saw them, they dropped off the little boy at like a sleepover, and it was 2 dads, and he called him dad, and I mean, the kids didn't even say anything. I was like, whoa, this is on here, but I think it's cool. I think it's good to expose them to it at a young age so they don't bully people and they don't treat people differently, because I do not want my kids to do that. I'm all for love whoever you want to love, as long as you're not hurting anybody. Go for it. Like, this world needs more love. That's for dang sure. But enough ranting. That's gonna be it for today. So, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope I didn't make anyone mad with my opinions. Like, you're allowed to have your opinions. I'm allowed to have mine. I don't really want to, like, argue about it. There's no point. We're not going to change each other's mind, you know. Just from my standpoint, I think it's really cool. And I'm glad that it's something that my kids will grow up knowing is okay. Because it is. And I'm all for loving everyone. So, I hope I didn't offend anyone, but that's just my opinion, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 6. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.